All right. Welcome to Southern Talk Podcast, where we talk business first. I am your host, Ramon.
And I'm your co-host, Cooter Brian.
Today we have a special guest today, Mrs. Ebony, the comedian.
Hey, y'all, hey.
And today, talk will be, I'm not your superwoman. I'm not your superwoman. No.
No, go ahead and finish the
I
song.
don't know the lyrics.
I don't know the lyrics to that.
I'm not.
Hey, Cooter, you stay out of
You should let go. Boy, I am only human.
No.
Hey, I'm going to listen to that on the way home.
No way. If I can get away with that when I do the thing and make the music drop in it, but they be ding and shit. But anyway, man.
do it anyway.
So today, man, we're gonna be asking this beautiful lady how to survive as a superwoman, doing all the things she do and more. So Ebony, tell the people about yourself. Oh, well, 1 second. My co-host is. You already did your thing, right? I ain't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
He's drunk.
Not yet.
He got to be drunk on the job.
I'm really wrong.
Not yet. But anyway, Ebony, so tell us some things about you, man. What's up? Tell us how did you survive being a superwoman?
How did I survive?
I mean, you still surviving.
still
I'm
surviving.
literally scratching.
how you
I'm
go through the-
scratching and surviving at that. Like,
How you go through the Oscar of being a superwoman? What did it take to
what did it take?
to get this thing started? You got some of the tasks going on in your
It
life.
took a fat butt, 2 shots of tequila, and let them put the head in. That's what it took to start. That's how I got this thing started.
Look at here. I
That's
don't know
the
where that
recipe.
came
That's
from.
step number 1. Get pregnant.
I wasn't ready.
I sure was ready.
Lord, I wasn't ready.
Oh my goodness. Step number 1 is get pregnant. Step number 2, you got to make sure he don't want to be there for the baby. You have got, if he come from a good family and he can't wait to be a father, that is not the one for you. You picking the wrong one, boo.
Don't pulling
Your
out.
pickle is wrong.
While you playing, I think that's
That's the recipe.
Okay, then. Okay,
That's
then.
the recipe. And then you got to do it twice.
most on.
You got to do it twice because you can't do it with the same person. You got to have 2 of them because it's double the stress.
I wasn't ready.
That's just, it makes sense though.
Makes sense though.
That's
Makes
girl
sense.
math.
I know, right? So we got you in the comedy game.
That's a loaded question.
It's a loaded question.
Well,
Okay, then when did you find out when you were first funny? Because that's most of everybody's question.
ooh, I was very, very young.
Ooh.
I was very, very young. See, acting is my first love.
Mm-hmm.
So I started performing. Goodness, I think my first memory of a performance, I had to be about 3 or 4. And we were at this barbecue and we're running around. I'm running around and stuff with the kids. And then Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You comes on. And just me being in my own little kid world, I kind of just, they're running and I just stop and I'm just singing and I'm just having my moment. But as I proceed in singing, we get into the second verse and then I noticed all the adults are watching me. And once I get done, you know, they're clapping. And then some guy gave me like $5. And so at that point, it was like, oh, I'm going to be a star.
That what's up? That what's up? First taste of fame. So who your goats here? 'Cause I know everybody in males expect they got different, you know, we got different goats or
Right.
males, but I know females, it be like males and female, but who your goats here or in the community game?
Definitely Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely. I was so devastated when he died. I was
cried.
pregnant and I cried like it was my uncle. I was working at a nursing home and they was just like, honey, what's wrong? I was like, well, uncle died today. Like I was tore up. So, but definitely Bernie Mac, probably Martin Lawrence, Adele Givens. I think she's extremely talented, and this is going back to me watching Def Comedy Jam as it's coming on live. So I'm 3, 4, or 5 years old watching these sets when I probably shouldn't have been, but I'm watching these sets, and so this has literally been embedded in me. This has been embedded in me, and I have a natural, I'm a Gemini, so there's like two sides, so naturally I can act. Naturally I can put on one face, take off another. It's fine. It's fine.
Gemini crazy, you gotta run when you hear that.
Listen, whatever happens, but you got to know you brought it on yourself. You got to know that. You brought it on yourself. But, what was I saying? I got a little ADHD as well, so I need you guys gonna have to bring me.
Man, you want to listen?
It's
You want me to
undiagnosed.
listen? I'm not playing.
But okay,
Saying they was embedded in her.
very, 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 very much so. And then, so from there, then I took like African dance and then being in several stage plays at school, and then kind of becoming an understudy and not even knowing what an understudy was. It was one show I think I did in 5th grade. It was called My Boyfriend's Back, and it was a wolf. It was a thing, and I knew all this. It was my boyfriend's back, and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey now, my boyfriend's back. Yeah. So, I was a little disappointed because I didn't get any parts. So I was a part of a ensemble, so to speak, and all we had to do was swoon when like the wolf would come out, like, oh, and my mom's just like, no, look at me. You go out there and you use your face. You swoon and you be dramatic and you bring it to life. And I was just like, all right, bet. And so, I took that role very proudly and I was very serious about it. And once we got to the end of that show and they're introducing, the wolf and the main characters and things like that, then they're like, oh, we have a special announcement. So our understudy is Ebony McCrae. And I'm just like, well, what's an understudy? Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. Hi, Mom. But I did not know what an understudy was, and she had to explain that, basically if anybody would have dropped out at any given point the day of the show, she would have been able to put me in that role and I would have known everyone's line. From the main characters to the insignificant characters. And this is just my mind. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, that's true. And y'all haven't got the chance to see this beautiful lady do her thing, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay plugged. Ebony, you go ahead and plug. You got multiple shows coming up. And the closest one gonna be the Art Center, ain't?
The closest one is going to be the Macon Art Center. That's on the 29th. So that is next Friday. You do have to buy your tickets online. They are going really, really fast. Omar Gooding, he will be starring. It'll be featuring T Love. It's going to be some super dope comedians. I know Roy So Smooth is going to be there. I'm going to be there. This really funny guy that I actually met in improv class, Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack is going to be there. First of all, this is super full circle.
Charlie Mack.
Yes. So during COVID, I had the Joneses. Okay. I had to do something with my creativity and I was in therapy and my therapist was like, you got to do something for yourself. You got to, start taking steps and whatever. So I found an online improv class. So it was like 6 levels. So I just every week, just knocking them out. Level 1, level 2, and I'm really stretching myself. And, so about level 4 or 5, one of the classes ended up merging, and this guy, Charlie Mack, black guy, really funny. He's a really big guy. Sorry, Charlie, but hey. But you can't miss him. You know what I'm saying? Can't miss him. So he was just really good. In improv class, they have you doing all types of like, okay, guys, so today 3 aliens came out of the sky. They landed on a farm and they're trying to sell you something. Go. And you gotta literally on spot, you and your partner, you guys gotta, there's really no speaking about it. Just as that person starts speaking, then you have to go, and then you have to remember, you gotta set the tone. Where's the place? So somebody at some point has to take control and be like, well, we're on the farm in Arkansas, and man, do you know how to milk a cow? And you just kind of go from there. And then the class ended, everyone kind of followed each other on Instagram and whatnot. And then Charlie just started going. And I always told him I was going to cut on one of his shows and whatnot. And then I just found out yesterday that he was going to be at this show. So I'm super excited. Y'all go follow Charlie Mack. I'm plugging you in for free, baby.
Charlie Mack. And for the ones that don't know who, what's his name? Omar Epps, that name? He played
Omar Gooding. You gotta put some.
My bad.
You gotta
Omar
put.
Gooding.
Come on now, y'all. This is Jody.
Omar Gooding.
Jody's best friend and baby boy.
Yeah, that's why I try to plug in.
The best friend
for the ones that don't know.
Pete.
Yeah, this is Pete. This is also the best friend in Smart Guy.
I'm not gonna use the B
Yeah,
word. I'm calling them unstable creatures.
Unstable creatures.
That will be at our center, man. So y'all make sure y'all tune in and go see that. She's been killing everything. I seen her on, man. She's one of the people that motivate me to get on the stage. And I'll give her flowers every time I see her. So Ebony, thank you.
You're so welcome.
And she been doing it, man. Make sure y'all tune in for more shows, man. I'm be doing one at Friends on the Hill on April 27th. And it is open mic. So you want to try your luck, bring your A game.
I will be there.
Bring your ass. But
So are we not doing 420?
I don't know yet, man. We gotta get that. Matter of fact, when we get done with it, we gonna get that.
We possibly have a show on 420.
But yeah, at Bear Burgers. No, Friends and Bear Burgers. Damn, we got some damn show.
Yeah, we're like getting double, triple booked. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, one at Bear Burgers. Friends.
You should have rolled with me when I was down.
Yeah, now I got my wheels on, leaving you motherfuckers.
Don't try to rub elbows with me when Rick Ross want to book me and I'm at the mansion parties in the summertime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feeding him real lemon pepper wings.
Lemon pepper.
Oh.
Making me thirsty.
You see me now, Ross. You grew all this beard out. This is so nice. Look at this.
Where's your car? Wait.
Won't put Molly in my drink.
But yeah, man. See, this what the show about, man. It's showing like, women go through so much. Like you do shows, you do this, you do that, then you handle your kids. So, that's what it says, man. It's gonna be about I'm not your superwoman because, guys, when we little, we think our mama can do anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We get in trouble, go to jail, and swear I'm not gonna get us out. Be down. I ain't worried about it. Nah, you just murdered somebody. It wasn't that bad.
Well, my mom told me she wasn't gonna get me, so that would kill me from going.
My mom,
Feel me? I told my baby the same thing. Look, you better call on the Lord, love, because if you going in there for anything stupid, you better be calling Kaepernick out in these streets. You better be standing up for some injustices. And then I come get you. But just because you just stupid and don't want to listen to what I told you, and I tried to keep your black ass out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I'll sit in it for a second.
And that's the more thing about it, man. When we that young, we don't listen, man. We hear y'all, we don't listen though. But we wait till we get up in age, we be like, man, my mama right.
Yup, mama right.
Mama right, like
Tell mama that every day.
Shout out to my mama. I love you, Charlotte, boy. Everyone her, boy. Woo. I was a nugget head, but But look at the nugget head turn around. Matter of fact, I want y'all to make sure you tune into your TV to watch me and my boy Cooter Bride on Picture Me Roll that. And also another movie coming out, Lines of the Legion.
Yeah, we in that one too.
And another movie coming out.
Did you say Lies of the Legion?
Lines.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Alliance.
Alliance.
Alliance. So y'all one of Legion's homeboys. I knew y'all was scared.
And I'm being another movie called Double Trouble.
Okay, Double Trouble.
They're gonna be good. I can't wait.
The Olsen twins are gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't say that about it, but it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, so when was your first show? Do you remember like your first set?
Absolutely. I remember my first show. I kind of have two first shows. So I know that's weird because it's like, duh, obviously there's a first and a second. But so my first show was in a black box at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. And it was only like a couple of people in there, but I went and did my thing. The thing about that was they forgot that I was supposed to go. And so they were about to wrap it up. They're like, all right, guys, you guys have a, oh, Ebony, so look, just 3 minutes, okay? You know, so I had done all this work trying to memorize things, and I'm not good at that. And so, you know, I felt like I did very good for what that day was. But my real first show, which I claim as my very first show, and it is on camera, it was at this spot in Atlanta, West Atlanta, called 920 or something like that. I don't know. It was on the west side, I believe. But a friend of mine ended up calling me like on a Monday and was like, what are you doing Wednesday? And I was like, you know, nothing. She was like, I got the kids. Don't worry about that. It's already covered. But I wrote your name down on a list for open mic.
That was thoughtful.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, especially you don't know. You hear your name get called. Ebony. Huh?
It was very terrifying.
What
but
you want?
she indeed had my kids were secured, and I drove up there, and I was terrified. You know, at this point, I'm going naked in front of all these people that I don't know, and it was a pretty decent crowd. You know, it was a lot more than the other, and you know, all these other people are going before me, and you could tell that they're seasoned. And then I get up there, and they're like, "This is your first time?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Really?" Yeah. They're like, "Damn, you're good." And I was like, "Well, yeah." You know,
They
so
walked away like, she lied. She a professional. She done this before.
But that was about 2016. So both shows, you know, my first shows, you know, they're both around the same. I think one is 2015, one is 2016. So but then I didn't do anything for like years later. So I really feel like I'm just now getting started. Because it's so consistent now. It's you know, now I'm being recognized sometimes in the streets. You know, I'm at Walmart with my kids, and they're just like, "Hey, weren't you at so and so?" And the kids are like, "Oh my God, Mom." And I'm like, "You still got to clean your room tonight, and we still can't get cheese on it tonight, guys. We got to get just plain, no ice. You know the routine. Fill up the juice cup all the way here. Half today, half tomorrow. If you drink it all today, we have no juice. You're on water duty again. You know, so we're not there. But they'll come home and be like, "Mom, have you hit 1 million followers yet? Have you, you know, did you get paid from this show?" "I did." "What did they pay you?" "Wings. They paid me in wings, baby. But I brought you the fries."
And her favorite slogan is "Don't kids." But yeah, man. I think I can't remember my. Oh, yes I do. I was at the Riverview. Yeah, Riverview. Yeah, what that was. Yeah. First time ever done coming.
Oh, the Riverview Ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bomb?
No.
Oh, okay, because you were looking like
I had before. I don't think that was what I did though. That was a tough night that night.
That first time I always sung, but I never did stand up, but I did music, and my first show was at
Y'all
the
Street.
Theater. And I was so scared, I stood in the back of the stage, walked around my head down, rapping my lyrics in circles, because I couldn't face the crowd.
Oh my goodness.
A couple of shows later, I was in the front like Bobby Brown. Though.
Now he was out there humping the air.
Wild twisted.
Yeah. Boy, you hit that thing before you came out there.
The thing so crazy about it though, I didn't even know he had stage fright like that until he told me, like, because I used to go to all his shows and you couldn't tell, like, at all.
I always caught butterflies before every show.
I definitely do.
Once the music
I definitely do.
No turning back then.
Yeah, for sure.
I hear your name, you be like, "Come to the stage, remote."
Thank you. I always remember. I always was told just have fun.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the best key, especially being a comedian. You gotta have fun.
You have to have fun. I still have a high level of anxiety.
I can't tell.
It was so bad last year that I almost threw up before a show.
I'll get there that every
I
now
would
and
be
then.
that my soul would be that disturbed, but some of that actually it has a lot to do with a little PTSD. And just being fully transparent here, being in Macon and having to stand in front of people that I know are pretty familiar with some of the people that I'm talking about in my set, i.e. my baby fathers.
Ooh.
And as salacious as it sounds, I still have to deal with these people on a daily basis.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? So my trauma, yes, has made you laugh, but I still have to deal with these people at the end of the day. So no, I am not your superwoman. I don't care how good I look doing it. I don't care how cute I am. I'm exhausted. I'm very much so exhausted. I'm very tired. But I think what really pushes me and drives me is my kids and being.
Even though her shirt say that she loves church.
I love the kids.
She love the kids, man.
But it's
She
F
love the
them.
kids.
But I'm going to tell you why it's F them. Because I am not built to necessarily be Superwoman all the time. At some point, my cape has to come off and I need to just be a woman. Not a mom, not a sister, not a friend, just a woman. Who God created me to be, before he implanted those seeds of children and all these other roles on me. I had my own dreams, aspirations, goals, things that I wanted to achieve. And sometimes I have to take that cape off. And that's where this all stems from. Because sometimes I have to say, you know what? I just bought y'all socks, underwears, drawers. You got your haircut. You got your hair done. I'm going to go get my nails done. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Because mom guilt is a really, really major thing. And sometimes it can become debilitating. It can really drive you into a deep depression because you're in this constant cycle of thinking, you're not good enough. And then you go and do something for yourself because you realize you are good enough because of how much you do. And then you feel guilty for doing it but my kids need, and my kids need, and my kids need. And it is an even extra layer of that type of stress if you're a single mom. Because all moms have mom guilt. I don't care what coast you're on, what continent you're in, what language you speak. You could go to a remote village right now and not speak this language, but you can look on that woman's face and you can understand where she's coming from as a mom, because you know that stress. We still got to worry about how you gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Did you wash your tail today? Do you have clothes? Your children are a direct representation of you, so you always want to make sure they look the part. They're acting the part. And it's not a facade, but you want to make sure your children know how to represent themselves, out in the world and out in the community. And if they don't do so in an appropriate manner, then it's automatically gonna be where the mama at.
Say that.
Where the mama?
My mom always tell me, when you step out that door, you representing yourself. Not only yourself, you representing me too.
Exactly.
Dang, man, it's getting deep in this shit.
Hey, she got down there.
Man, I'm finna say, Mama, can I go outside?
No, you need to clean your room first.
Man, my G.I. Joes can wait. But yeah, so what's the next goal for you? What people can see about to come, or what you about to do with this coming, and you gonna get added in singing, you the jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? A little bit. My dream is to always be a triple threat. That's always been my dream, is to be a triple.
Chris Hughes, you need a female comedian.
Hey, I was just finna say that.
Rasta Ball, you need a female comedian.
I know they gonna be looking at this.
Y'all plug her, hit her up.
All right.
If y'all can't find her, I'll help y'all find her. She's a good, I'm talking about fun. Well, they seen you. Chris and Kevin came.
Oh, to
the last show. Yeah, they came. Yeah.
Chris on the Hill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was
and they got a coming movie too.
Wow, that was an intense show.
That boy, what? all the shows I all had, that's gonna be one of my rememberable shows, man. We had a great time.
We had a ball.
I came out dressed like Jermaine Dupri, dog.
I belly flopped on the stage in a
stage.
dress. I did not show nothing though. Nothing. Did anything slip out?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, nothing slipped out because that's how skilled I am.
And shout out to B3, man, for letting us be out there doing that thing, because I thought we were going to get banned off of that. But he was cool with it, man. We had a good time. I hope the next turn out great, and the next one off of that, the next one off of that. And I'm coming out with my own clothing line.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just going to take your money and run. I ain't going to give you no clothes.
Okay. I told you they were giving scammy vibes. I said it earlier. Listen, my spirit ain't never led me astray. That's all I'm saying. It ain't never led me astray.
Just look like that Ramon and Raid.
Well, in addition to his clothing line, this is actually my shirt. This is my shirt. This came from my brain, mixed in with that Martin Flair. But like I said, that's where I get a lot of my inspiration. I am thoroughly a 90s baby, so it's embedded in my soul. It's etched. But I had a dream one day, and, this is what I saw, and it was like, oh, that'll be dope to do that. But to just still drive it back home, this is just a constant reminder to do for yourself. We also have single fathers out there, so this is not just necessarily for only single mamas, who baby daddy don't want to pay their child support. Wink, wink. You have aunts, you have uncles, you have grandparents, you even got the trans community. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if your mama got a penis, it's cool. She's still a mother. That's too far.
He caught me off guard, man. You good?
But I'm just saying, that's the truth, though.
Go ahead.
It's the truth. But I'm just saying, please, by all means, however you became a mother, whether or not your baby was a test tube baby or you had to birth that baby through your body.
My name Jiggly. Caught me off guard, man. That's what it did, man.
But that's what you're gonna get with me. You will never know what's about to come out of my. I don't even.
She have no filter.
I don't, and I used to get in so much trouble with that in school. The teachers used to love me, and they used to think I was hilarious, but I had too much control over the classroom.
I think every comedian was a troublemaker. Well, in class, class clown, but good Lord. And my mom had to come on there one more time, but I think she wanted to disown me.
My mom never had to come. She never got called. Because I knew when enough was enough. I knew how far to take it. Like, I'm smart. And then my grades was on point. So and that's what I think used to shock people a lot about me is I'm really silly. I don't have a filter. I say all types of stuff that's probably not acceptable in the kingdom of God. And it's not. I'm sorry, Lord, I'm working on it.
It's not.
But and then they'll see me play all day, and then test day coming, and everybody's handing around their grades like, what you made? I made 87. I made a 94.
I made a 36.
Then it's like, oh, you smart. I'm very intelligent. Like, I actually watch a whole lot of documentaries. At that time growing up, I used to read a lot of books.
Like Cat Williams? Made a book like Cat Williams?
Not that many.
Hold on, Cat. You read how many books, Cat?
You could tell he got a high IQ. It's just
he very there. That man real smart though, for real.
It's something about people with high IQs. They got like a certain little tweak to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something a little. You know what I'm saying? You on the spectrum a little bit, Cat. That's what's going on. It's just going on. I believe that's why God didn't give him a deep voice. His IQ is so high. It makes something a little quirky. Like, my stomach long. You know what I'm saying? Like, my IQ pretty high, but God was like, let me still humble you.
Stomach not long, man.
It is long. It's sitting in my lap right now.
No, it's not.
Pulled it up. I just pulled it up. See? Bloop, bloop, bloopity, 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 bloop, bloopity, bloopity, bloop, bloop.
See, that way y'all gotta make sure y'all catch her on stage. I mean, when she graced that, man, she got the mic, man, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely over. It's always the Ebony Show. Anytime there's a mic in front of me, it's the Ebony Show. Like, this is my show today. I don't even want to call this other podcast no more.
And shout out to my brother Sean and Black Handicap and Skylar. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, ma'am. White people are so friendly.
We got fans out, but shout out to my brothers, man. Vasco, Sanders. I'm y'all think who? I don't want to forget nobody. Oh yeah, Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky Raccoon.
Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky Raccoon.
Is I missing somebody on?
LL.
Oh yeah, L the
Come
man.
on
Yeah, I
now.
don't want to miss nobody.
You
oh,
cannot.
Ray.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to my
Ray
girl,
Camille.
Ray.
She's very funny.
Very
Very
funny.
funny.
Very,
She's more on the
very.
cleaner side of things, but I
Very.
think that's dope. And I think a lot of times when there are cleaner comedians, they kind of get pushed to the side a little bit. And it's just like, as a fellow comedian now, respect they hustle too.
She doing
They got
fine,
something.
though,
They
man.
got something to say. They'll book her for a church event before they book me. I'm trying to get in the church event. I'm like, I could do it, y'all, for real.
Oh, ski. What?
But it's a method to my madness. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna bring it home for you.
Bag it on back and drop it like a hat. I ain't forgetting about this. I don't think I'm.
That's it. Oh, Roy. I mean, it's only
Roy.
a handful of comedians in the community. You got T Love. That's who actually put me in the game.
T-Love.
That is who put me in the game.
Hey.
I will have to shout out Todd Davis. I told you we are forever. We here with it. We are here with it. He definitely
Might be my cousin.
one day on Instagram he just hit me up. My page is always Ebony the Comedian, but he hit me up and was like, "Hey, you ever did comedy and making before?" And I was like, "I live up the street, nigga. What's up?" And he booked me to do what is that
Touchdown.
spot called?
What's
It's
the
on the
touchdown?
east side, huh?
Touchdown. One of the first spot. Cause that's why I saw you at
Sunshine
touchdown.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was not.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
I
probably
was late then.
about a second or I had started getting a little.
Yeah, that was- y'all
the
did the
lighter
show with
flicked a
double-
little bit underneath
Yeah.
my butt.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big flame. You know what I'm saying? It was just like pew 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 pew. A little spark.
Y'all did show with Double D then.
Yes, that it was what is this? It's the little ghetto spot on the east side.
Used to be 32.
Yes. What is that?
What name of it now? Dang. Somebody
little-
comment when you see
It's a little
the
hood rat spot. And I'm so sorry if you love it
It's the
there.
old 32, but I just can't remember
It's
the name.
okay if you love it there. I started loving it there a little bit. The food was good. I was like, oh, this is nice. I live in Jones County, so things are a little different for me on that side of the fence. I still come to the hood though.
We're different down these parks.
Can't think of it.
I can't think of it now. Just comment, y'all. When y'all see this, when the video
It
drop,
was the
just
old
comment.
quail niggas. We just gonna say that.
Everybody,
The old quail.
everybody is delayed
The old
right
peacock.
now.
It's the old peacock.
Stop saying stuff. You're throwing off my brain. I'm trying to put pieces together.
Not millennial. No.
What?
I'm just naming crap.
Say that shit to yourself.
Okay, hold on.
Before they ban us. He's retarded. That's the problem.
Hey, shut up. Nah, I can't hear.
He done cut his mic off. Thank you. Stay on mute.
I ain't say no damn mute. Oh, damn. Y'all just comment, man, when y'all see it, because we're going to be on this bit all day trying to figure that damn night. It's right
It's on the
there,
tip
though.
of my tongue.
You said it on the tip of
Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know. Follow me. Just never know what you're gonna get.
Well, you know what would be dope, though? You know what? I'm holler. I ain't going to do it on the camera. Somebody might steal my idea. I'm holler at you after. I got a good
Holler at
idea.
me or Cooter.
You.
I want to know. I know this is about super women, but how did you get the name Cooter?
Go ahead and tell them.
Oh, there's a story. There's a story.
Actually,
Speaking to the mic, sir.
Speaking in the mic,
Oh.
young man.
I don't drink. Nah, let me stop lying. I drank a lot. So,
Dope.
I'm in
Every
rehab.
day,
mama used to always
every
be like,
day,
"Why
I'm
you
up,
drunk
up.
your Cooter brand?" It just stuck with me.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, mama,
the story.
yeah. That's it.
I be drunk. You could have just led with that.
I be drinking. I've been drinking.
But you know what? I always wondered who was Cooter Brown and why did he drink so much? Like, what was going on in his life?
It's a good story behind that. Yeah.
The history. Actually, Cooter Brown was a Caucasian man,
Mm.
and they wanted him to go to war. Like, you know how they draft you in the war? Like they just draft people. So to keep from going, he just stayed drunk, so he wouldn't have to go to war.
Oh my goodness. That's got to be the smartest, dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Now you drunker than Cooter Brown. So who's Marvin? And why ain't nobody feed that baby? Starving like Marvin? Like, I want to know. These are all questions.
Like, I want to know who Willie Lump Lump is.
Who is with? I have a theory. I believe Willie got caught cheating. His wife hit him with the 2-piece. He ended up with 2 lumps. Then the street started calling him Willie Lump Lump. Because you know, back in those days, how many Willies? You got Willie James, Willie Earl, Willie Robert, Willie Bob.
The only person you don't have to worry about asking somebody Jody. Everybody know who Jody
So
is.
that makes sense. So
Willie
that's
who?
why folks be like, I ain't going out like Willie Lump Lump.
Right. That in my mind, it makes perfect sense. Wow, look at the shape on that fella.
He's money. But
See, you guys can't see. It's a window right here. So,
Look at that ride.
all the nice, happy white people are walking by for cherry
That
blossom.
ride is nice. He got some money. That look like which guy did that lawyer dude?
Lori,
The lawyer. What that dude with the big
you
old-
are very country.
Barry. You about to believe
I
it.
need you to enunciate your words.
I am trying to enunciate things with Vaseline and the sorcery in the base.
Grief. I don't know if your tongue is fat or what's going
Well,
on.
goddamn. What goddamn, man? But we can go down there on the poach and goddamn shoot some little couple bugs if you want to.
And that's Asian people. They're even nicer.
I didn't know we had those in Macon.
I did. You don't get Chinese food?
Nah, the plan.
Oh.
10 minutes.
Everything is 10 minutes. Yeah, let me get 100 piece lemon pepper wings,
10
double
minutes.
fried rice,
10 minutes.
extra shrimp,
10 minutes.
wontons,
10 minutes.
egg drop soup for my mama.
10 minutes.
Okay, honey, 10 minutes.
And when you get there, it's ready.
And you know what's the wildest thing? They don't ask for your name. They don't ask for your phone number. They don't ask for shit. As soon as you walk in, it's like they got like an ancient Chinese, you know what I'm saying, third eye or something. You ordered 100 lemon pepper wings? I can tell by your double chin, honey.
10 minutes. Give all your money right now. 10 minutes.
You know what, Ling? Go to hell. Because I've been working out. I have been working out. I'm actually sore right now. Like when I start walking, you'll be like, why does she walk with a limp? It's not because my nuts are heavy. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. No, I just, too much.
Man, you got yeah, hey, y'all, hey. Yeah, she shoot him in it so fast, man. She gonna bow and keep on talking like, yeah, I ain't did that.
And I just keep catching everything.
Hey,
I'm
it's
catching
your
them all.
headsets, man. I tell you, we can't.
Listen, let me tell you something. When you cut in my shows, you really got to be on your toes because I be real quick on my feet.
She put it like, bow. Go ahead, go by your bed.
Quick draw
Keep
McGraw.
going like she didn't just say that. I'm just-
For sure.
Hey, I had to look at her like, you know, I heard you, right?
Yeah, but you want to actually know where that actually all kind of started from. First of all, I'm just witty, and my brain moves very, very fast.
Ain't she from New York City?
I am. So everything is fast paced. That's why he's so slow. But that's rude. You know, how do you come to how do you be a guest on someone's podcast?
No girl fight. Why y'all fight like this? Y'all be ready to fight. Your face wide the hell open.
Right.
You gonna get your
I got somebody like that in college, but I don't want to jump all over the place because I'll do that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even finish the last thought.
Yeah.
I need ADHD medicine very bad. If anyone can make any recommendations, weed is not working. I can just put that out there. I tried mushrooms, not shrooms, like not shrooms, but like mushrooms, like a mushroom blend for like clarity, energy, focus, memory, you know, all of that. It helped a little bit, I will say.
It's a witch call shop right next door.
A who?
We call that, what they call the weed shop, vape shop? Where this shit is? Right here. In that door. Smell like weed soon you step in them. Smell like
It's
weed.
just- Is it your beard? I don't understand what makes your tongue drag so
say it's a damn.
long in between words.
It's a vape shop right goddamn here.
I can't talk.
I bet
Hey,
you
look
got-
here. You some bitch.
But
I
you know
said
what?
it.
That lets me know a little something about you.
No, it.
You're very good at what you do.
I will cut your damn mic off.
I'm so loud, I'll still speak over
I
the
will
mic. It's
cut your
fine.
mic off.
It is so fine. How many times I've had a mic cut off? It's not a problem.
But back to the podcast. It's been a great one. Not been a great one, but it is a good one.
This is a very good one. I've seen all you guys' other ones. They suck. This is like the best one. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't watched any of them. Which one is worse? The fact that I haven't watched it or...
the fact that you ain't watched it. What the?
Well, I watched it and the rest of them were suck.
Wow. The truth will set you free.
No, I hadn't watched it. I hadn't watched. You know what? People send me videos constantly, and I guess they feel as though because I'm a comedian, like I'm always looking for inspiration, and I do and I don't. But I don't think people realize, like, I don't watch that shit.
But yeah,
I want to. I try to. And I will go back sometimes. That's why sometimes people will get responses from like 6 months ago, and I'm laughing at videos like, "Oh, that's crazy!" But I'm so overwhelmed with being someone's not their superwoman.
all the podcasts we on did so far, all of them I love, but last one was the one like we had a good time.
Okay, the last one. But why are you talking about your ex when I'm here? That's crazy.
I did. You asked a question.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you about your last podcast show and how'd you feel about it. No one asked that. Did you guys ask that? Because maybe I'm not privy to certain information.
Saying it.
I just told you this is the best podcast that you've had on your show thus far. That's what I just told you. You don't tell me what your ex had going on. Do you know? That's like a man trying to date me and being like,
I'll tell you about what your ex would do. You know, Barber usually go in there and bolt them grits real good. I won't hit by them damn Barber.
and guess what? I would never make grits just to be petty. Like, and I'm trying to grow up. That's why I'm in therapy. No, seriously.
Oh, shit.
That's why I'm in therapy.
Guys, if you want to holler at Ebony, you know what you get into.
Hey, listen, but once you crack me, not that kind of crack, but
Whoa, you see I just start digging in my eye there. Like, what's going on?
crack, the back or the front, it doesn't matter. I'll just do it both ways. It's cool. You look like a fun girl. We're not bringing that up.
Yo, we're not bringing that up.
No.
We're gonna be good on this podcast.
Yeah, because my dad, he always asks, like, do you have something I can watch? No. Are they? He asked me before the show at Friends on the Hill. He said, "Is anybody going to live stream it?" I wouldn't share it with you if my life depended on it, Dad. Like, have you lost your? You don't know your daughter, but he kind of look. He doesn't know me very well, but I'm sorry.
You see this, he gonna be like,
I'm sorry, Dad. Listen. But I love you. You know, it doesn't change the love. It doesn't. But there's a little bit of a disconnect.
yeah, Dad, we love you. Pause.
Mama silent.
Everybody like, this nigga.
I fostered this, you know.
This nigga.
But my family should be used to it by now. At least the ones on my dad's side, because like they put us all in a group chat. Why? Why? Guys, forgive me for this. Please don't fight me. But listen, I can't do anything but tell the truth. And this is my truth. And I can't help that you guys just happen to be in my story. Oh, listen, these are, hey there. So it's two scabadoos out here outside the window.
Nah, I know Marcus.
That's cool. And Marcus is the type of sugar daddy that would want to holler at me. And that's not the sugar daddy I want. You guys know what I'm talking about.
So drunk.
It's two types of sugar daddies.
Y'all leave my
You got Cooter Brown and then
you got Ramon. Oh. Drunky. I'm sober.
and y'all wonder why women turn to lesbianism. Look at the options. Not me though. I still got hope for black men.
Yeah, it's so cold.
I didn't even know I was gonna say that before I said it though.
You need to
So
stop
it's not like it's premeditated.
Mom, come down here. Mom.
Anyway, back to this group chat. So no, because this is I just don't understand.
Sugar daddy.
No, not
Real
you,
quick.
actual Cooter Brown, like the old drunk guy Cooter Brown. Oh well, technically you are the old drunk guy.
Well,
He has great.
I'm almost there.
the kind of
Yeah, how old are you?
43.
I'm 43. How old are you?
41.
41.
Yeah, girl. Put that in your pocket, girl.
Yeah, put that in your
I'll be
pocket,
36 in June.
You what?
Huh?
Yeah, but I thought you were in your 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a good skincare routine.
My goddamn black don't crack at all for Ebony.
Listen, and
June what?
15th.
Your cancel?
I told you I was
my
Gemini.
bad. I'm slow. I'm sorry.
I have repeatedly said
Say
this
that
man is
over
on
and
the
over.
spectrum. I've said it.
You know what? Get your ass over there.
Don't put me to the arms of another man. Don't lose your girl like that.
See, do what we do on this podcast. We have fun.
But back to this. I can't let this go because I would have forgot about it, but I can't. So my dad's side of the family, put me in, put us all in this group chat. They kind of wanted to just come together and to see my grandmother. My grandmother is what, 96?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she's the oldest.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, very much
Clap it
so.
up for you. Yeah, that's a blessing right there.
Told my grandma she was old as dirt one time, and I don't think the joke landed.
You were so cold.
I'm sorry, Grandma. Listen, everybody is fair game. The kids, my mom. Like, I'll just walk in and be like, "What's up, Frederick Douglass?" She's you, Ebony.
Hey, boy. Hey, that's her. Get her, grandma. Don't get
I'm
her.
so sorry.
Man,
I
Cooter
just-
Ryan is innocent.
But I love you dearly. Like, it's nothing I wouldn't do for you, though.
Hey, that's funny though.
But they put us all in this group chat because, you know, of course, obviously she's a lot older, so traveling is a little bit more difficult for her. So they was like, hey, let's get an Airbnb, and, you know, everybody will come together. So now it's like around Thanksgiving. So they want to do this. It should have been planned by now, and we should be doing this sometime in May because her birthday's in May. But there's a story.
Every soldier got a story to tell. Hit it.
So, we're in this group chat, and it's around Thanksgiving, and you know, one of my cousins, he's a chef, like an actual chef, and so he's always making these really beautiful dishes, and he was like, "Well, yeah, I'm of course I'm cooking, and I'm cooking this and that, and this and that." And he was like, "And then my wife, she wants to bring Brussels sprouts." He was like, "Guys, you know, everybody just be cool. Like, it's my wife. Just tell her you like the Brussels sprouts."
She white.
And so then
She white.
she's definitely white.
Okay.
Here's the kicker. So now it's Thanksgiving. And so now everybody's, you know, showing pictures of family and just say, oh my God, the kids are here and we're in this house and we're over here upstate. And all the pictures is white people. All my cousins have white women. My father is married to a white lady. My brothers are mixed. Hey, white people. See, they're everywhere.
Oh, that's a black dude. That's a black dude though. Get him a white guy.
Exactly. He's
Get him a white guy.
bringing up my trauma. But
No, I said that. I like
direct representation of my trauma walking by a black man and a white woman.
just literally just walk by.
And
Just
like for
boom.
sure. She waved.
She's like, "Hey, you talking about money?"
And he just leave them niggas alone.
Girl, come on in here. You know what I'm finna do to you, Martha.
But you know, I'm scrolling, looking at all the children, and they all low-key look the same. You know, they're Drakes. They're not gonna want to mess with me after this. It's like I'm not even that big now. Like, hate me once I get money in my pocket and I talk a lot of smack. Like, just, but it's the truth though. Like, I love you guys. Like, I love the little mulatto babies. Like, it's not exactly. And that's my thing. Like, why can't I tell the truth? So we can know that Sexy Red's booty hole is brown, but I can't tell the truth. Like, that is crazy to me.
I thought it was red.
Listen, I didn't watch the video, but I heard
I didn't either.
I heard it was dry. That's what I heard.
I seen it, but it's brown.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, so it's been confirmed. She does have a brown booty hole. So she told the truth as well. So if that's going to be accepted,
Wait a minute. I see the video.
if that's going to be accepted, all I'm saying is stop putting me in jail. Why I gotta stay in jail?
Dre, you said that like, oh, which kind of Mrs. Side? I got the tape.
Yeah, I saw it. I do got the tape.
I got the tape.
Speaking of tapes, did anybody see the R. Kelly tape way back when?
I never
No.
I actually seen it
never saw
you
it.
want to know is wild as a teenager. So like I was at the ripe age of where he would have wanted me. Like, yeah, you like this tape, girl? I believe I can fly.
Well, it's true. He really did.
You want to know? Yeah, I saw the tape. You want to know what's so wild about it? As a kid, because I was definitely a kid, I could tell that was a child's body.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could tell. And you know, as an adult woman now, I've seen small framed women with small breasts and things like that. So I know what an adult's body looks like. Like, very rarely do you see a small framed man or female that still looks like a kid that hasn't hit puberty. It's out there, but it's not very often. So even as a kid, it was just like, you know, I'm kind of beating off a little bit to all the other porn with the adults in it, you know, like a good responsible child I should that I was. And then it flips and it's just like, gonna put my clothes back on. This is a little questionable. Yeah. And it was very like I couldn't stop watching it.
You were beating what?
Oh, yeah, I flicked the bean.
She flipped the bean.
That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled.
I asked very specifically where did the boundaries and
the boundaries are fine.
Listen, here's the thing. Don't ever be afraid to book me. All right. I work in corporate America. So let's just come on, let's use I can't say who I work for, actually, because
I need to know.
No. But it's a very, very big tech company. Very humongous. Come on. Do you really think they was gonna have some time for you? Really thought I was in an interview talking like this? Like let's be for real, and that's kind of another reason why I want to do this podcast is because I wanted to be able to really openly express my thoughts and just show a different, side to me, because
that's the whole purpose of us doing this podcast.
There's a whole purpose why we do this and why we do it well, friend.
That's why we do it.
Hell.
Yeah, because I feel as though there is a little bit of a stigma against me personally, and I feel as though people don't know how to take me. They don't know how to, and I can see it on their faces. I can see you processing how to receive me. And that is something that I had to learn how to just power through very early on. I've been who I am today since I could talk. You know what I'm saying? I've been the same person. I've always been, this is who I am. There are times in my life where other people would try to dim it. Why are you always laughing? You laughed to me. What you laughing at? That wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Or it'd be a room full of people and these are complete strangers. I'm just talking and everybody laughing. Don't laugh at her. She not funny. And I'm just, everybody laughing though. Okay, well, I'm not funny. But, it actually put a damper. And at some point, the light started sucking out of me. And I couldn't even recognize myself in the mirror at one point because it was just like, who are you? Like, you are so jovial. Even my thoughts, weren't the same. So I had to get out of that situation. But I'm the same person, and I can tell when people are very uncomfortable or they just don't quite know how to take me. I can also tell when you've been listening to the dramas in the streets. And because you don't know me, because I am from New York, because I don't really have family here, it's literally me, my mom, my children. My mother is very private. A lot of people don't even know what my real last name is. You see what I'm saying? So unless you went to school with me, you don't really know me. So you can't be like, what church you go to?
Davis.
Where about your mama and them stay?
Last night, Davis.
What side of town you stay on? You know what I'm saying? Even if I told you, you still be like, I think I got an aunt on that street. You don't know me. So you can't fact check me. So if someone does know me, you only getting two things. Either she's crazy as hell or she's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? And the other crazy as hell is actually very inaccurate. What you have to know is you cannot push people beyond their limits and think that I'm not going to speak up for myself. Come on now. There's no way you met me and hear the things that fly out of my mouth and think that you can do some type of injustice towards me and I'm not going to speak. It's my truth.
The truth, damn it.
It's my truth. And I mean, and I know my audience, when they see this, they'll know exactly what I'm referring to, and that's something that's actually that was a cause of such high anxiety, before doing some of my shows. And sometimes it still does bother me. I can hear one of my friends say, why would you say that? Why would you tell that beat that? Now he know, beat. And it's okay. I'm just going to tell my truth. Nah, you too soft, beat. For the longest, she used to always be like, that's that Jones County shit. You on that Jones County shit. That's that white girl shit. And she would just always say, like, why are you so nice? Like, you let people play with you. And it's like, I don't let people play with me. I save people from who I can be once that light switch gets flipped up.
Fucking that ass, well, basically.
Because if you can see how much of a powerhouse I am and how quick and witty I am and how sharp I am when I'm happy, Why would you want to see me upset? Now make that make sense.
Make it make sense, people.
That don't make sense to me, but people will try it, and it's only a certain number of things that'll upset me. You know, you can't mess with my man, my mama, my money, or my kids.
Especially her money.
Occasionally my food.
Oh, fuck.
And to be honest with you, sometimes the food overweighs the money. But you know, I need the money.
Especially if it's chicken wings.
Lemon pepper. I was vegetarian for like 6 months at one point before it even became a thing. Like I'm always ahead of the curve. Like I went natural like 10 years before everybody else started going natural. So I was just like that weird natural girl. That's really crazy. Like one girl was like, when I met you, I really wondered, like, does she use deodorant? Cause I'm not a super glam girl. I can glam. I can slay.
Yeah.
Please know
That
that.
surprised me when I seen you that one day. I had to double take. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I get that from a lot of people, a lot of guys, and it's so fun to me. Like I've had to learn to just be comfortable in my skin. You know, there are things that, of course, that I don't like about myself that I would like to change, but I've had to learn to just be extremely comfortable and to understand who I am and to understand that everybody is not going to be able to receive me. Sometimes some people instantly fall in love with me. Some people it takes them a little while because they're not quite sure. When I say F those kids, they're like, oh, she one of those. You know what I'm saying? She her kids eat noodles and hot dogs at the house and she out drinking Hennessy and smoking reefers and stuff. Like,
All the reefers.
no, like if you knew, like I'm trying to garden with my children. Like I cook with fresh fruits, herbs and vegetables, like almost on a daily basis. You know, I'm in the paint with my children, you know, so when you say I'm not your superwoman, I'm not. I'm not. And what you can't do is, as a man, you cannot come into my life and think because you see how hard I go for my children that you going to start pulling on me as well. What deposit did you make, love? You see what kind of woman I am. As the man that want to be in my life, you should just snatch the cape off my back. Girl, give me this. I'm so sorry, Kuda. I'm sorry.
You look
I'm
like
so sorry.
You look like you're looking.
I'm a little
felt that, though.
I'm a little strong.
I feel.
Hey, talking about shows, man, we need to get you. Did you ever reach back out to Old Boy? You know what I'm talking about?
Triple Crown. That's the name of the
Crown.
What just happened was it's called Memories.
Yes.
We finally got the clue we were trying to get. I knew it was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be like after we finished.
He's the smart one in the bunch.
He's
Out of these two,
He's just smart.
this is a smart one.
I be out there with that
Triple
tour.
Crown. That was that's the show that
that's-
T Love started having me at, and
Oh,
it
32.
was a little nerve wracking. I was like, oh my god, do I need to bring like
A pistol.
weapon? Yeah, like, and then one time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go like
Tell these
on a
jokes
regular
with
night, and I went on a regular night, and I
Shout
was
out
like,
T-Love.
oh, these hoes in here with slippers on. This ain't, and she partying. She ain't just come here to go get no chicken wings. Like, you know, like these bitches got bonnets. I was like, oh no, these hoes fight.
Wait a
Like,
minute. Is she pregnant?
right. And I wasn't sure. And then she was taking shots. I started to ask her for one. Is that tequila? Let me get a little bit.
Let me take one
The
for the
baby
baby.
don't need it. I'm gonna take the baby.
Let me take that for that baby. I'm so sorry, y'all.
But it was Triple Crown. Yes, that's where. So Todd Davis, also known as T Love,
T-Love.
he has a show coming up. He is he is starring or featuring with Omar Gooding. So that is next Friday, the 29th at the Macon Arts Center. You have to go online and buy your tickets. And T has always plugged. You know what? I saw T the first time he did stand up by accident.
Where you was at?
I went to Rigby's. I went to Rigby's and it was just like on a whim.
That used to be the spot.
Was I by myself that night? I was with some. No, I definitely wasn't by myself. Not at Warner Robins. But sometimes I'll just go solo dolo. Like
I seen him at a
gonna always beat somebody.
the piano bar.
I did Cherry Blossom with him about 2 years ago at the piano bar. That was a really dope.
Hey,
Really dope show.
it was so set up, so nice. Everybody was classy.
Yes, T definitely
When
has
he
a,
came out was like
He's a
Kevin
performer.
Hart, David Chappelle type.
Yeah,
type
T
shit.
is
came
an
live.
entertainer.
Yes, he is, man.
He's truly an entertainer,
He did. They
and
fired that night.
I think it's super dope that God even brought him, on my path, because I have had this vision of how I want my shows to go, like my shows. Like when I start going on real tour for real, like there's a certain type of way I want to do my shows. Remember I said it, I feel like I'm a triple threat, or at least I would like to be one. So I can, well, not really sing, but I can, I can dance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like choreographed dancing. Like I can be in that bit, like really just whipping and nay, and then I can maybe do a ballet little thing, and I can really dance. I like the salsa and cha-cha and all types of stuff. Like
I like the cha-cha.
y'all remember when Monique did the BET Awards, and when she came out, she
Beyonce?
she did that whole Beyonce. That's
Classic.
the type of time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like very classic type of entertainment. This new level of comedy is Instagram to the stage. And what I'm noticing is that a lot of these Instagram comedians, which is no dig to anybody, because I'm definitely trying to get an Instagram bag too,
Talk about for real.
but they don't transition well on stage. They don't transition well, and some of it ends up being like just a popularity thing, or it's not true stand up. You get on there, you just kind of do whatever made you Instagram famous. You kind of just mimic that on stage, and that's cool too, because I'm very artistic. So there's so many lanes, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up with the Def Comedy Jams. There was no social media. There was no these people are. This is when DVDs had the behind the scenes.
Yeah, but
And you're getting that was the only way you could be personable with the actor or the comedian that was in the movie is to get the behind the scenes, and they're sitting in their little chair and they're in between sets and things like that, and they're asking them questions like, what kind of advice would you give, or what about this and what about that, and that was the only way to kind of get a little peek in who they were. And I'm a boots to ground type of girl. I believe in hard work. I truly believe in hard work, as much as I would like to be instantly, I don't even want to say famous, because fame is not anything that I'm looking for. I just want the money. Like, to be honest with you, like once I hit a certain level, like I don't even need to be in the forefront. Like I don't need to do a world tour if an opportunity presents itself that allows me to make that same money on the back end. Because as we all know, ghostwriters get like most of the money. You know what I'm saying? The writers get most of the money, stuff like that.
True.
I write. I've been writing for years. For years I've been writing. I even tried to look into how to be a ghostwriter once. Because I literally think music. I think in music. In my mind, it's like a Broadway show. Literally. I just did a song and dance just now. You didn't even know. Oh, is he homeless?
quick.
Oh my goodness.
He got it together though.
He has on sweatpants,
Over shorts.
basketball shorts over that.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
A lot going on right there.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, that kind of messed me up real quick. But anyway, but yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to Sit the Top Podcast. Make sure y'all stay in tune to Ebony, the comedian. Make sure I say it right, because
That tongue is fat and it be dragging. I got some way you can drag that thing. I kid you not. I'm actually abstaining from sex.
Hey, make sure y'all check out on the 29th at the Making Art Center. I'll be having a show April the 27th. She will be there.
April the 27th.
Y'all bring your A game, bring your family, tell a friend, tell your mama to tell your daddy. Cooter Brian, got anything you want to plug? Y'all make sure y'all watch Picture Me Rolling. Watch it, buy it, replay it, pass it to somebody. Shit. Matter of
Where
fact,
can they find Picture Me Rolling? Let's.
he put it on another well screen. Did Dre? I mean, Cooter. Damn, we've been on each
So
other
are you
long.
Cooter or are you Dre? This is new.
Hey, okay, let me go ahead and plug it, because I do it every time. Me and Cooter Brian been friends for decades, so I always call him by his real name. So
So are you Andre? Huh?
He said,
So you're Andre.
it's like a scarlet name, like.
I mean, I low key gave my real last name earlier, so it's cool.
But yeah, it's Cooter Brian, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then we got other movies and stuff coming out, man. Y'all love each other. Be safe out there. I want to say this too. I want to send love and in peace to the Mitchell and the Rivers family. R.I.P. to E. Farty. I'll tell you the funerals today, and we had to put him in the rest of the day. I love you, E. Farty, man. Thank you for everything, everything you ever did for me. Thank you for being a big brother when I need you, when I didn't have one. Well, I do got a big brother, but he would be in trouble too.
Oh,
man.
boy.
Yeah, it's a different thing. You know how you got a big homie in the neighborhood type thing.
Yeah.
And that dude is bothering me.
Hurting our soul.
It's kind of creepy. It's my dad.
What?
It's not my dad. Why are you looking at me
Wait,
like
you
that?
said he's creepy like your dad?
No, he just
Your
keep
dad is
looking.
creepy?
No, he just keep looking now. Not my dad. My dad did. Anyway,
Okay.
Okay,
sorry
we're gonna
to hear
we're gonna go ahead and plug this. All right. Thank y'all for looking at Set a Talk Podcast where we talk business first. I am your host, Ramon.
And I'm your co-host, Scooter Bryan.
And this is
Did you catch it that time, Mo?
I called it like a motherfucker.
He didn't catch it earlier.
I called it like a motherfucker. And
Just like
this-
he can't catch his tongue. Like, that is crazy.
I got the camera.
Cat got your tongue, obviously.
I got the camera. I'm gonna get this mic and take it right
I got
from
a
you.
cat to grab your tongue.
Y'all been
kidding.
great.
I'm
Y'all
so
stay
kidding.
blessed. Y'all can find us on all social medias. You can find me as comedian Ramon Davis, Ebony.
Okay, guys, you can find me only on Facebook at Ebony Ray, which is RHAE. Everywhere else, you can find me as Ebony the Comedian. You can't miss me. TikTok
And
everywhere.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, X, Pornhub as Scooter Bryan.
OnlyFans.
I thought about doing the OnlyFans.
Okay, we can get on out of here. Y'all been great. Thank you.